Well guys, I don't know about you, but I've had one hell of a week. About 3 days ago, I got hit by a car. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Randy was a part of a stunt. Randy was a part of another film that you're working on, kind of like The Detective. And the answer is no. Now, I'm sure it did look like that to a certain extent. Not as dramatic or forceful, but what did happen was I was at Meijer exiting. I'd finished looking around, didn't find anything interesting, but I came up to the pedestrian walk where people are allowed to cross back and forth, and vehicles are supposed to yield to those people walking. So I did my normal. I looked left, I looked right. You're always supposed to do that, just in case. And from that, I observed this. One, there's already a lady crossing across a pedestrian walk. Two, there was a black vehicle sitting onto my right that was just, it wasn't moving, it was just waiting. So with that, there was no oncoming traffic, so I decided to begin my journey across the crosswalk. Well, things were going fine, things were great, things were absolutely amazing in my world, but right when I was about to finish crossing, from behind me, I heard that black vehicle turn its engine on. It's probably one of those automatic startups, you know, once you press on the gas, it begins to turn the vehicle back on. But anyways, I heard it turn on, and I heard it coming towards me, and I was thinking, there's no way that this lady doesn't know that I'm here. So I turn around, and as soon as I do that, bam! My back falls onto the hood of the car, and next thing you know, I'm just kind of laying there. I'm kind of trying to figure out what's going on. I'm thinking to myself, did I really just get hit? It's kind of that fight or flight reaction, you know, you kind of go into shock almost. And I remember just being on that hood for about 5-6 seconds, like the lady did not stop. So I did the only thing that I could think of, and that was roll off the side of the vehicle, that way I wouldn't go under. And as soon as I rolled off, I skid across the entire cement, and my knees got all scraped up, my hands, and I was thinking, oh my god, is someone out to kill me? Like, what the fuck's going on? So I look up, the vehicle's completely stopped, no one's getting out of the vehicle. I stand up, and all of a sudden the woman comes out, she's in her late 40s, and she's like, oh my god, are you okay? And a little dazed, but knowing that I don't have anything broken, I'm like, okay, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm not bleeding or anything as far as I know. And she goes, are you okay? Are you sure? I'm like, yeah. And I'm still trying to regain balance, you know, figure out what's going on. And then all of a sudden the lady closes her door and she takes off without even calling the cops or anything. So now I'm just kind of left by myself, and I walk to my vehicle. And I call my mother, and I'm like, hey, I just got hit by a car. And she's like, well, are you okay? What's going on? And it was then that I realized that my knees were all scraped up, I was bleeding, and I had a very deep cut on my right leg that I'm still currently suffering from. It's now I'm at the point to where I can't bend my knees right now without them hurting. After a few days of time, it will be fine. Just my cuts are healing and everything else, but overall, I'm not trying to get you guys to pity me. I'm not trying to get you guys to be like, oh my god, Randy, are you okay? No, I'm fine. Listen, it could have been so much worse. It could have. I could have been dead, I could have had broken bones, something more catastrophic. Now you guys are probably wondering, why the hell are you, what's your point? You know, what are you trying to get at? And, I mean, the real reason why I'm telling you guys all this is because, one, I mean, we live in a society where getting from point A to point B as soon as possible, as quick as possible, is first priority. We can't be late. We'll get fired, people will be disappointed in us, so we're constantly in a rush when we don't need to be. Being in a rush can just ruin your whole thought process. You're not thinking clearly. And many times you could end up hitting someone like someone hit me. Secondly, texting and driving. It's another thing in society where it's like, we have to text back as soon as possible. We get that urge, we feel the need to just pick up that phone and, oh well, it's just a quick text, it's not gonna distract me from driving, everything will be okay. When that's not the truth. I mean, a lot of people get hit from texting and driving. You're more dangerous while texting and driving than you are driving drunk. That's an actual statistic. And more than likely, that's what this lady was doing, the one that hit me. Probably texting and driving. And words of advice, if you are going to text and drive, don't do it in a highly populated area. Do it on an open road where you can fuck yourself over and not anyone else over. You need to pay for your actions. And you need to pay for the consequences, not other people. Thirdly, we live such generic, boring lives. And that goes for me too, to a certain extent. I mean, we wake up every single day. We eat breakfast, we go to work, we eat again, then we go to sleep. And then day in, day out, we do the same exact process. And on our days off, we're like, well, I don't really feel like doing anything, I'm tired. I'm just gonna sit down, play a quick game of Call of Duty or watch a movie. That's all we do. And there's a lot of days where I do the same exact thing. And I wish I did more. Now, obviously, traveling and all this other stuff requires money to a certain extent. And I understand that, but I mean, there's still things that we could do that are different, that break our habit of waking up in the morning and going to work. I mean, you could always make more money doing a side job or just working a normal everyday job, but you cannot earn back that time that you have been given. I mean, you don't know when, you might end up dying. I mean, granted, 1 second you're living your life and the next second you're hit by a car and run over and that's it, no more. That's all the time that you had. The thing is, for me, when my time has come, I want to know that I lived a full life, that it wasn't just, I woke up and I went to work. I loved making money that I could never actually use on myself. No, I want to live a life where I've gone places, I've seen things, I've done things. And if it means having to spend a little extra money to live that life, then I will do it, because you never know. You never know. And, like I said, getting hit by a car wasn't some hallelujah moment where it's like, I have to change the way I live and eat and breathe. It just got me to realize, like, anything can happen at any moment. It's not planned out. It's not like you know what's gonna happen. All you can do is live life to the fullest and hope that you made the right choices in life, and that you'll go out knowing that you let other people know that you love them, that you cared about them, and that you spent your moments doing something. So I mean, that's all I really have to say. Just take a moment to think about it to yourself. What can I do that's different from that normal everyday thing? And you don't have to do something spectacular, just do something that's not regular. That's it. Thank you for watching my video. I didn't mean for it to be so dark if it turned out to be that way, but anyways, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Be sure to comment down below what kind of videos do you guys want to see. What are you looking forward to? So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.